Hello everyone, I want to start with a big thank you. You have been amazing. All the support and the fantastic work that you have been doing at home has been absolutely brilliant. As we prepare for this phased opening to more children, I thought it would be a good idea to show you around the school and to have a look at some of the things that we've put in place, some of the protective measures that are now in place within our school. I've already written to you with the details, or some of the details, but I thought it'd be good for you to be able to see them. Unfortunately, I can't invite you to come in, which is what we would do normally, to show you around the school. So we're going to do the best that we can. We'll have a look at some of the basic hygiene that we've put in place, how we're going to manage the groups and talk about bubbles, and how we can allow the children to still play and to still work within that environment. So let's go. Come on guys, we need your help. So all the children are in small groups of no more than 15. They're in those protective bubbles, and each bubble has their own classroom, and every child within that bubble has their own desk, their own seat and their own pack of equipment, and they will stay in that seat and at that desk. They will not swap places as we would otherwise do, and they won't share the equipment within their own bubble, and the bubbles will not mix. And this is really important. Once the children are in that bubble, they do not mix with children from other bubbles. This is a protective bubble. They are a group and they will do everything together as a group. And in fact, I'm not allowed in there because I'm not in that bubble. But I'm quite glad, because look what they've called it. We've had to rename the classrooms, and this is the Pink Foxes. Now the Pink Foxes think they're the coolest bubble, but I'm not so sure. We'll find out, won't we? So the bubbles will all eat together, and each bubble will have its own zone to eat food in. And they will come and they will sit together in their zone with their teacher, and they will eat their food together, but spaced out on the table so that they are still keeping a good distance from each other. Nobody else will be allowed in that zone while they're eating, and when they finish they will stay with their teacher until they've all finished, and that way their teacher can then safely move them from where they're eating to where they're going to be going next. Sometimes they'll be eating inside, but also we can create zones for them outside, and that's where we're going next. So we're going to get the children outside as much as possible, because it's going to be sunny for the whole of the summer. So they can also eat outside, and you can see they've got their own zone, and only one bubble will be allowed in each zone. And before anybody else can use that zone, it will be cleaned down thoroughly before another group can come in. Again, they'll be with their teacher while they're eating, and then their teacher can safely move them on to whatever they're doing next. The children will still get to play. They'll still get to come outside and to be with their friends, but they will stay in their bubble, and the bubbles will not mix. Each bubble gets its own zone to play in, and the zone has got an area for them to run around and play games, and an area of shade so they can stay away from this burning sun. We are teaching the children some games they can play that keep them at a distance, so they have got space, but they will still be able to play with their friends. Better leave them to it.